Whatever
It is
you can do.
Sumter night here.
I better not do that.
Dome. Also, preview day going on here in the Storm Dome on the campus of Georgia
They'll never know,
State University. Augusta University
But
Jags take on our Georgia Southwestern State University Hurricanes. Now to honor America, please stand as Rachel Cochran, Georgia Southwestern women's soccer player, performs our national anthem. For Augusta University, the Jags. Number 2, Tyree Myers. Number 5, Miguel Arnold. Number 13, Tyvez Monroe. Number 22, Rafael Montero. And number 24, Dean Williams. Assistant coach, Drew Gibson. The head coach, Dip Metris.
Well, Augusta University, I should say. I'm living back in the old days of the NAIA, I guess you could call it. Pass goes inside to Dean Williams. Williams is going to be guarded by Jamari Dean. He's going to have a running one-handed, left-handed hook in the lane is good. So Williams gets Augusta on the scoreboard. Jamari Dean being guarded by Dean Williams. Gets it over to Andre Statham. Statham is picked up by Rafael Montero. Gets it to Devin Watson. Watson in the lane, back out to Statham. 12 on the shot clock. Three-pointer from Andre Statham is no good. Knocked away by Jamari Dean. Picks it up, tries to save it. Gets the pass, but is picked off by Dean Williams. Williams quickly to Miguel Arnold. Arnold back out to Tyree Myers. Pass goes into Rafael Montero. Montero going to dribble on Andre Statham. Puts up a shot, a running shot, and he's going to get called for the travel. So the first turnover of the day goes to Augusta. So the Hurricanes will inbound, and that'll be Quentin Taylor. Taylor, the 6-foot guard from Edison, Georgia, and Calhoun County High School, will get it to Jamari Dean. Dean over to Statham. Statham with a little backdoor pass to Devin Watson, kicked away and picked up there by Tyree Myers. Myers quickly over to Miguel Arnold. Arnold looking inside. Going to try, but a good job by Jamari Dean on defense that time. Finally gets it inside to Montero. Montero backs Dean out, and his little hook shot off the glass is up and good, so Montero gets the basket. Montero averaging 14.3 points per game so far this year. Makes it 4-0. Augusta leads. Hurricanes yet to get on the scoreboard here with 18-11 to go in the first half. Quentin Taylor now being guarded by Myers. Gets it to Jamari Dean. Dean, a little pump fake, gets it to Devin Watson. Watson for three, good. So Devin Watson hits a three and gives the Hurricanes their first points of the day. 4-3 here with just inside 18 minutes to go in the first half. Pass goes into Williams. Williams kicks it over to Miguel Arnold. Arnold back to Myers. Myers to Tavez Moore. Moore, top of the key. His shot is no good. Rebound by Montero. Montero back to Moore. Moore from about 10 feet off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by Jamari Dean. Dean over to Quentin Taylor. Taylor pulls up, gives it to Grant Howard. Deep in the corner for three off the front of the rim. Picked up by Tyree Myers. Myers on the run. Going to be picked up by Grant Howard. He pulls up at the right elbow. His shot is no good. Rebound by Jamari Dean. Dean gives it to Quentin Taylor. Taylor going to be picked up there by Tyree Myers. Taylor right in front of the Augusta bench. Gets it out to Andre Statham. Statham from a deep three-pointer is no good. Long rebound. Jamari Dean kicks it over to Grant Howard. Howard back to Watson. Watson over to Quentin Taylor. Top of the key. Gets it to Devin Watson on the right wing. Passes back out to top of the key, just near the midcourt line to Grant Howard. And a palming will be called. Boy, you don't see that call made very often, even though everybody does it. So it'll be a turnover on the Hurricanes. 4-3 your score here. 16:42 to go in the first half. Augusta leads. Again, Augusta comes in to this game with a 12-4 record overall. 8-2 in the Peach Belt Conference. Pass goes inside to Dean Williams. Just knocked away and picked up by Quentin Taylor. Tell you, that Dean Williams is one big dude. Not only is he tall, but he is thick. That shot is knocked away and picked up by Myers. Myers gives it to Moore. Moore's little running shot in the lane is no good. Montero gets a rebound. His shot is knocked away. Montero goes to the floor. Quite a bit of action here at the Storm Dome. They're running and gunning on both ends. R.J. Sessions will come in for Grant Howard. So it'll be Augusta basketball. Inbounds pass goes to Tavez Moore. Moore kicks it into Montero. Montero in the lane. Little left-handed shot from about 2 feet is up and good. So Montero now with 4 points. 6-3 your score. 16 minutes to go here in the first half. R.J. Sessions being picked up by Tavez Moore right here in front of us. Gets it over to the top of the key to Andre Statham. Statham on the right wing to Watson. Down in the corner to Jamari Dean. Back out to Quentin Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor being guarded by Myers, going to get a pick. He drives the lane, kicks it back out to Jamari Dean. Dean's three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Dean Williams, gives it off to Tyree Myers. Myers on the run. Myers going to drive the left side of the lane. Running left-handed shot is no good. Rebound Jamari Dean. Dean gives it up to Quentin Taylor. So a good job of defense that time by the Hurricanes. And the Hurricanes now go on offense. Devin Watson over to Andre Statham. Statham being picked up by Dean Williams. As I mentioned, that is one huge human being. Devin Watson now with the basketball. Going to have his dribble stopped, and he'll have to give it to Quentin Taylor. 1 second on the free throw, on the shot clock, I'm sorry. And he can't get it off in time, so violation of the shot clock, and we'll get a media timeout. With 14:59 to go here in the first half, Augusta leads by a score of 6-3. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. It'll be Miguel Arnold bringing the basketball up for Augusta this time. He gets it over to Tyree Myers. Myers back to Arnold. Arnold back to Myers in the lane of Dean Williams. He's going to spin turn. He kicks it back out. That's Aaron Boyd who just entered the game. He hits the three and makes it 9-3. So Quentin Taylor of the Hurricanes will set the offense. Going to get it over to R.J. Sessions just in front of the Augusta bench. Makes a move to the right, cuts back to the left, and now we're going to have a travel call. So it'll be Augusta basketball. 14:24 to go here in the first half. 9-3 your score. Tyree Myers now gives it to Dean Williams. That's a little far out for that big guy to be. Gets it to Montero. Montero back over to Myers on a give and go. And Montero with the easy layup. And makes it 11-3. Quentin Taylor going to give it to R.J. Sessions. Sessions gets it to Devin Watson. Watson out near midcourt. Going to be picked up there by Miguel Arnold. Now gets it to Andre Statham. Statham into Jalen Morgan. Morgan going to try to back Dean Williams down. He does, and his left-handed shot off the glass is up and good. And that makes it 11-5. 13:40 to go here in the first half. Good job by Jalen Morgan that time. Trying to move against Dean Williams has got to be quite a task. Dean Williams has the basketball on the left side. He's going to drive to the lane, going to take a step, and that's going to get called. Good job of defense that time by Jalen Morgan. Not only a good move on offense the previous time down the court, but Jalen does a great job on the defensive end that time to stop Dean Williams and forces a turnover. And with that, Quay Lardy enters the basketball game for the Hurricanes. So you have Taylor, Lardy, Dean, Morgan, and Sessions for the Hurricanes. Quentin Taylor now gets it out to Quay Lardy. Lardy going to be picked up there by Darren Lucas White. Lardy back over to Jalen Morgan right here in front of us. Morgan pulls up to the elbow, pulls it back out, gives it to R.J. Sessions. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Sessions going to drive the lane, going to finger roll it up. It's no good, but tapped back in by Jalen Morgan. Good job by Jalen Morgan that time. Morgan already with more points today than he had Wednesday night against Flagler. Morgan only had 2 points. That's not like Jalen Morgan. Morgan, I believe, is our leading scorer on the year. Augusta with the basketball now. That's going to be Montero. Montero being guarded by Jamal Dean. Montero with the finger roll up and good. Tell you what, Rafael Montero from Sao Paulo, Brazil, is a pretty good basketball player. That's a huge task to give a 6'6" freshman from Ellenwood, Georgia, in Jamari Dean. But Jamari is out there battling, I can guarantee you. So Montero will get a free throw. 13-7 your score. His free throw is up and on the way and good. Montero is shooting 68% from the line so far this year. Full court pressure being applied by Augusta. And the pass goes across midcourt to Quay Lardy. Now going to get it back to Quentin Taylor. Quentin Taylor, the point guard and the field general on the court for the Hurricanes. Going to get it to Jalen Morgan at the top of the key. Morgan dribbles down the lane. Can't find anything. Spin move. Little right-handed hook is no good. Rebound by R.J. Sessions. Is a little too far underneath the basket. He actually hits the underneath of the backboard on his shot. And it'll be Augusta basketball. They're quickly down court, and it'll be Montero again, but picked up by Jalen Morgan that time. Now Dean Williams, and now we're going to have a blocking foul. That's going to be called on Quay Lardy. I thought Quay may have had position that time, but here comes big Dean Williams down the baseline. And Williams will get 2 free throws, and we have a timeout. Timeout called by Georgia Southwestern. And we'll take a 60-second break. 11:54 to go here in the first half. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
Maybe they'll throw one your way.
Providence Springs Plantation. Purchase one of the 2,000 golf balls that will be dropped from the helicopter and get a chance at that $25,000. If your ball comes closest to the pin, you walk away with that $25,000 grand prize. You do not have to be present to win. Free throw is up and on the way by Dean Williams is good. So Williams will go to the bench and get a break. In comes Robert Barland. Barland is another big guy. He's 6'8", and he's from Finland. Jamari Dean with the basketball being double teamed. He gets the pass away to R.J. Sessions. Sessions to Lardy deep in the corner for 3. Good! Quay Lardy for 3. Makes it 17-10. 11:30 to go here in the first half. Looking for somebody to get that hot hand for the Hurricanes. Aaron Boyd now for Augusta. Gives it to Darren Lucas White. Now back to Boyd. Boyd going to drive the lane. He pulls up. His shot is no good. Rebound by R.J. Sessions. Sessions will get it to Quentin Taylor. Taylor picked up there by Lucas White. Taylor over to R.J. Sessions. Sessions back out to Quay Lardy. Lardy being guarded there by Tyvez Moore. Lardy going to dribble to the right elbow but pulls back out. 13 on the shot clock. Gets it to Quentin Taylor. Taylor guarded by Darren Lucas White, going to drive the right side, gets down to the baseline, gives it to Jamari Dean. 3 on the shot clock. R.J. Sessions with a shot up. Good, and it's a three-pointer for R.J. Sessions. 17-13 to score. 10:38 to go here in the first half. Boy, wouldn't it be nice to get R.J. Sessions heated up from the three-point. When he gets hot, he is very good from beyond the three-point line. Pass is knocked away and picked up by Quentin Taylor. He drives the lane, picks up shot, and good! 17-15. Little run here by the Hurricanes has cut the lead to 2. 10-12 to go here in the first half. Darren Lucas White gets it over to Aaron Boyd. Back around to Lucas White. Lucas White gets it down on the baseline to Montero. Montero, guarded by Jalen Morgan, gets it over to Borland. Borland up and good. So had to double team Montero to stop him, and he gets the pass to Robert Barland. Barland makes the shot off the glass, makes it 19-15. RJ Sessions for the Hurricanes pulls up from 3, in and out. Oh, rebound by Barland. Going to get it to Lucas White. Darren Lucas White gets a pick from Barland. He's at the free throw line, has it knocked away, but picks back up. So Darren Lucas White sets the offense. 16 on the shot clock. Lucas White over on the right wing. That gives it to Aaron Boyd. Boyd picked up by Sessions. Boyd pulls up for 3 off the front of the rim. Long rebound by Jamari Dean. Dean gets it back to Quentin Taylor. Taylor being picked up by Darren Lucas White. Pass is knocked away, and there'll be a whistle. And not sure what's going to be called here, but apparently it's going to be called on the Hurricanes. Not sure if it's a foul or he was out of bounds. The officials will get together and they'll discuss what happened. Still not sure. They're going to pull away from the scorers table and the players. Both sides are kind of standing in front of their bench, kind of wondering what the call is going to be. When the discussion continues on, several substitutes about ready to come in for both teams. Looks like Howard, Watson, and Statham are about to come in for the Hurricanes. Williams, Myers, and Arnold about to come in. They're still discussing this. And now the Jeopardy theme is being played. Maybe this is just a guess. Maybe a coin flip. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Quentin Taylor. And so they're going to give the basketball to Augusta. Wow. Looked to me like Quentin Taylor was the one that was getting knocked around, and a technical foul is called? Oh, my gosh. So a technical foul has been called on Quentin Taylor, and that'll send Darren Lucas White to the free throw line. Free throw is up and on the way and good. Not really sure what happened there for a technical foul to be called. But a technical foul was called on, I believe it was Quentin Taylor. I saw him hold up 3 fingers, so apparently it's on Quentin Taylor. Coach Jalen Butler trying to console, trying to speak to Quentin. So the 2 free throws make it 21-15. Not a very popular call here. Seems as though we've gotten a couple of those here the last 2 games. Certainly hasn't gone the home team's way for the technical calls. So it'll be Augusta basketball. They have a 6-point lead. It'll be Tyree Myers. Myers going to get it to Barland. Barland kicks it over to the deep corner to Tyvez Moore. Moore to Dean Williams on the baseline. Going to try to back Andre Statham down. He turns around. His shot is up and good. So Williams now has 7 points. So between Williams and Montero, they have 16 of the 23 points for Augusta. 23-15 your score. 8:23 to go here in the first half. And Grant Howard drives the right side of the lane. A whistle and a foul will be called. And that foul is going to be on, looks like Tyvez Moore. And that's the first team foul of the half for Augusta. Inbounds pass is going to be by Grant Howard. He's going to get it out to RJ Sessions. Sessions gets it over here just in front of us to Devin Watson. Watson looking, gets it over to RJ Sessions. Back to Watson. Watson pulls up for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound by Andre Statham. Great job by Andre that time, keeping it alive by getting an offensive rebound. Now Hurricanes again with the basketball and a new shot clock. It'll be R.J. Sessions at the top of the key. Tries to get it inside to Andre Statham, who was breaking to the basket, but overthrew him, so that'll be a turnover. It'll be Augusta basketball, and we will have a timeout. So we'll take a 60-second timeout with 7:55 to go in the first half. 23-15, your score. Augusta leading. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
Maybe they'll throw one your way. Don't forget to take a spin on the prize wheel.
State University, the Storm Dome, where at 7:53, Augusta leads by a score of 23-15. Former Georgia Southwestern State great Tracy Macon at the game today. Running one-hander that time by Miguel Arnold is good. 25-15. The Jags have run the lead to 10 points. Jalen Morgan going to drive the left side of the lane. It's up and good. Great move that time by Jalen Morgan. Morgan with 6 points so far. He's the leading scorer for the Hurricanes. Jags basketball. Dean Williams out beyond three-point line. And we might want him to shoot from there and not close. He's going to make a move, get in the lane, pulls up just in front of the free throw line. His shot is no good. Rebound is by Robert Barlin. Barlin back out to Tavez Moore for three. His shot is no good. Knocked away by Dean Williams. And they're going to call a foul on Dean Williams over the back. That'll be Dean Williams' first foul of the day.
Williams.
He didn't agree with that, but it really doesn't matter.
First personal, second team
Williams
foul.
from Bristol, England, 6'8" senior. So Devin Williams will get the basketball across midcourt, and a foul will be called, and that foul is going to be called on Tyree Myers. So 6:59 to go here in the first half. Augusta leads by a score of 25-17. Inbounds pass goes to Devin Watson. Watson picked up by Myers. Watson going to pull back out to around midcourt, going to set the offense up. Gets it over to Statham. Statham gets it into Jalen Morgan. Morgan with a spin move. Has it knocked away. Picks it back up. Back out to Grant Howard. 9 on the shot clock. Grant Howard 6 on the shot clock. Howard going to dribble, pulls up just inside the three-pointer at the top of the key, and it's good. So Grant Howard with the basket cuts the lead to 6, 25-19, 6:28 to go here in the first half. Tyree Myers for Augusta gets it to Miguel Arnold on the right wing. Arnold being guarded by Grant Howard. Miguel Arnold now, nope, that's Aaron Boyd has it knocked away, picked up by Devin Watson. Check that. That was Tyree Myers on the drive who had it knocked away. Now Grant Howard. Howard being guarded by Arnold. Quay Lardy to Statham. Statham back to Grant Howard. Howard gets it to the left wing to Devin Watson. Gets it in to Jalen Morgan. Morgan has his shot knocked away by Dean Williams. Picked up by Jalen Morgan. Long rebound by Grant Howard. He gets the shot off before the shot clock. Gets back out to Quay Lardy. Quay Lardy with another three-pointer.
For three.
Makes it 25-22. 5:28 to go here in the first half. Action is fast and furious, I can guarantee you. Dean Williams going to drive the lane. His shot rolls in and out. Rebound by Quay Lardy. Hurricanes can tie it with a three. Quay Lardy thought about it but pulled back up, gave it to Andre Statham. Statham gets it to Devin Watson. Watson being picked up by Tyree Myers. Watson Drives the left side, gives it to Jalen Morgan in the paint. He turns around, his shot, little hook is good.
Morgan.
So Jalen Morgan's little hook shot in the lane is good, and it cuts the lead to 1, 25-24. Hurricanes are battling today. Dean Williams, now 6'8" forward, being guarded by Andre Statham, gets it to Troy Cracknell. Now going to try to get it inside. Knocked away by Devin Watson, picked up by Grant Howard. Great job on defense by Devin Watson that time. Grant Howard's running one-hander is no good. Picked up by Augusta. Now Dean Williams is going to try, and there's going to be an offensive foul. So Dean Williams was going for the layup. Great job by Jalen Morgan that time.
Foul on Dean Williams.
As he forces the offensive foul.
Fourth.
So Dean Williams will pick up his second personal foul of the day. That'll be the 4th team foul. 4:20 to go here in the first half. Augusta leads by 1. Augusta, again, as we said, comes into this game with an 8-2 Peach Belt Conference record. The Hurricanes 0-10. The Hurricanes are battling the Jags tooth and nail. Quentin Taylor now with the basketball. Going to be picked up there by 2 Augusta Jags. Pulls back out to the top of the key. Pulls up on the right wing. It goes in and out. Rebound is by Tyree Myers. Myers on the run. Gets it over to Miguel Arnold just in front of the Hurricane bench. Hurricane bench calling out a defense or something, getting the Hurricanes fired up. Gets it over to Miguel Arnold. His three-pointer is up and good. So 28-24, the lead goes back to 4. Quentin Taylor. Taylor's picked up by Tyree Myers. Taylor gets it to Statham on the left wing. Looks for a give and go to Quay Lardy, but no good. Not going to do that. Gets it to Grant Howard. Howard going to drive, and he's going to draw the foul. That foul is going to be on Troy Cracknell. So Grant Howard should go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and we'll have a timeout. So with 3:21 to go here in the first half, Augusta leads by a score 28-24. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
As we play this YMCA song, see if you know it. Watch yourself on the board.
Free throw on the way by Grant Howard is good. Grant comes in to today's game shooting 71% from the free throw line, 40% from the floor. Second free throw is on the way, and it's good. So Grant now with 4 points on the day. Cuts the lead to 2.
2 for 2
28-26, 3:18 to go here in the first half. Tyree Myers of Augusta with the basketball. Will get the ball over to Darren Lucas White. Back out to Cracknell. Cracknell over to Tyree Myers. Myers gets it to Arnold. Arnold pulls up from about a 10-footer. His shot is no good. Rebound by Quay Lardy. Lardy gets it to Quentin Taylor. Taylor in for his first action since his technical foul was called. Andre Statham in the lane. Little underhanded layup up and good. Andre Statham with a great shot. Little dipsy-do move and underhands the layup. Ties the game at 28. 2:39 to go here in the first half. Cracknell for Augusta. Gets it out to Montero. Montero now going to drive the right side of the lane on Andre Statham. His little running hook shot is up and off the glass and good. So Montero now with 11 points gives Augusta a 2-point lead, 30-28. 2:16 to go here in the first half. Quentin Taylor with the basketball. Now Jamari Dean going to drive the left side but pulls up. Has his pass knocked away. Picked up by Montero. Montero gets it to Miguel Arnold. Arnold with a little running layup is up and it's no good. And a couple of players are down. Looked like Arnold was one of them and Quay Lardy may have been the other. Oh. But Thurston informs me that the blow was softened as he ran into a couple of cheerleaders.
Fourth team foul.
So it'll be Miguel Arnold. We hope no one was hurt, of course. First free throw is on the way and good. And looks like no one was hurt. So Morgan, Sessions, and Watson will come back in for the Hurricanes. That foul was on Andre Statham. That's Andre's first personal of the day. Arnold comes in shooting 83% from the free throw line, and he hits both. So 32-28 your score with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. R.J. Sessions now with the ball being picked up by Darren Lucas White. Gets it back over to Quentin Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor being guarded by Tyree Myers. Over to Jamari Dean. Gets it inside in the lane to Jalen Morgan. He turns and his shot rolls in and out. Picked up there by Miguel Arnold. Arnold on the run right here in front of us. He pulls up from three. Good! Miguel Arnold with a three-pointer. And Coach Jalen Butler wants and gets a timeout.
This year, Georgia
So with 1:34 to go in the first half, 35-28 your score. Augusta leads. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
We're also trying to send 3 or more of our members to the Educators Rising National Convention in Dallas, Texas on June 22nd through the 25th. We're looking to raise $3,500 to cover the cost of these events. We would greatly appreciate your donation and sponsorship for our chapter. With your donation, you receive a sponsorship ad on our t-shirt at the academic competition and our sponsor banner that will be hung at the academic competition, along with the future Educators Rising events. Sponsorship information is on the education table in the lobby here in the Storm Dome. Thank you for your cooperation and consideration and support.
Augusta University on a 7-0 run since the score was tied at 28, 35-28 now. Quentin Taylor with the basketball. Going to drive the right side of the lane. He pulls up, gets it back out to Devin Watson, top of the key for three, up and good.
Devin Watson
with another three-pointer. Cuts the lead to 35-31. 1:06 to go here in the first half. Tyree Myers on the right wing. Gets in the lane, tries to make a pass. He does get it to Miguel Arnold, knocked away by R.J. Sessions. Great play that time by R.J. Sessions. Came up behind Miguel Arnold and swatted away the shot he was about to put up. So it'll be an inbounds pass for Augusta with 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Miguel Arnold, guarded by R.J. Sessions, will get it to Tyree Myers. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it over deep in the corner to Troy Cracknell. He's going to spin move on the left wing. His shot is in and out. And they're going to say off the hand of Darren Lucas White. It'll be Hurricane basketball with 38.1 seconds to go in the first half. 35-31. Augusta wants and gets a timeout. So we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Hurricane basketball on 94 Sports.
Peace up, A-Town.
4 right here at halftime. Quentin Taylor picked up by Tyree Myers. Going to get a pick from Jalen Morgan. Now Quentin still dribbling. He's on the right side. Pulls up from the right elbow. His shot is no good. And they're going to say Augusta basketball with 18.5 seconds to go. R.J. Sessions quite animated in his displeasure of that call. He thought that it went off the hand of Tyree Myers, but to no avail. So Augusta will have the last shot of the first half. 8 seconds to go. Tyree Myers going to drive the left side of the lane, lays it up, and it's good. So Myers with his first basket of the day. Quentin Taylor, shot from half court, is knocked away and blocked by Rafael Montero. So we get to halftime with Augusta leading by a score of 31-30. We'll be back to run down the first half stats and an interview with Okay. Well, you have to TiVo it. Hurricanes will open up the second half with a Jamari Dean basket underneath the basket. And that'll cut the lead to 37-33. Want to say thank you to Coach Josh McDonald for being our halftime guest. Looking forward to great things out of Coach McDonald and the Hurricane baseball program. Like we said, February the 6th, I believe he said it is, a home opener. If you get a chance, come out, support the Hurricanes. Shot by Dean Williams is in and out. Man, what a good job of defense that time by Jamari Dean and Andre Statham in the paint. Pass is out to Andre Statham, top of the key. He's going to be guarded by Rafael Montero. Gets it to Quentin Taylor. Taylor going to drive in the lane. Passes back out to Devin Watson. Watson with a spin move, rolls it off the glass. His shot is no good. A foul will be called. So that foul is going to be called on Tyvez Moore, I believe. So Moore will pick up his second personal foul of the day. It'll send Devin Watson to the line. Watson with 6 points already. Devin shooting 63% from the line so far this year. His first one is in and out.
Devin
wow, that hurt.
On the line.
So Watson trying to convert his second free throw. It's up and on the way and good.
Watson
so now Devin Watson with 7 points cuts the lead to 3, 37-34. Just inside of 19 minutes to go here in the second half. It'll be Tyree Myers getting it to Miguel Arnold. Back to Myers. Down deep in the corner to Tyvez Moore. Tyvez Moore with a pump fake. Gets Jamari Dean off the floor. Takes a shot and it's no good. Rebound taken by Quentin Taylor. Taylor kicks it back out to Grant Howard. Grant Howard for 3. In and out. Oh, my gosh. How did that ball come out of that rim? Rebound is by Miguel Arnold. Arnold into Dean Williams. Williams back in Grant Howard's. Quite a bit of a height advantage between Dean Williams and Grant Howard. Foul is called on the shot. That foul is going to be called on Grant Howard.
First team foul.
I don't like that matchup in the paint. Dean Williams, 6'8", and probably about 240 against Grant Howard, probably 6'3", and about 200. Not a good matchup in the paint for the Hurricanes. Free throw is on the way, up and good. So Dean Williams now with 8 points. Runs the lead now to 4. 38-34. Williams just stands there palming the basketball before he shoots it. Second free throw is on the way, and it goes in. Thought that one was going to pop out, but it did not. 39-34 your score. 18-10 to go here in the second half. Hurricanes with the basketball. That'll be Grant Howard. Howard's going to give it to Statham. Statham passes to Devin Watson. Watson going to dribble to the left elbow. He pulls up and shot. It's good. So Devin Watson with 9 points now makes it 39-36. Once again, you're going to have to give the Hurricanes all the credit in the world for the heart they've played with against a very good Augusta team. Only down by 3 here with 17:41 to go in the second half. Dean Williams being guarded by Jamari Dean. And a whistle. Traveling will be calling Dean Williams. You got to give Jamari Dean a lot of credit. Jamari Dean, just a freshman, taking on that big senior from Bristol, England. And Jamari Dean holding his own on defense, too. Doing a great job that time. Hurricanes basketball with Quentin Taylor. Tyree Myers guarding him. He's going to drive the lane. Pump fake is up and no good. Rebound is by Dean Williams. Williams gets it to Miguel Arnold. Arnold over to Myers. Myers being guarded by Quentin Taylor. Going to drive the lane. His shot left-handed up is no good. A foul will be called. That foul is going to be on Quentin Taylor. I believe that's Quentin's first foul of the day. Nope, it's his second. So his second personal foul. It'll be the second team foul here of the second half. Tyree Myers at the line. His first free throw is on the way, and it is good. Myers now with 3 points. Myers averaging 9.3 points a game on the year. Augusta with 4 players that average in double-digit numbers. That's why a good reason why they're 12-4 overall and 8-2 in the Peach Belt. Second free throw by Myers is good.
From the free throw line.
41-36. Augusta leads over the Hurricanes. Devin Watson will bring the basketball up. He'll get it to Jamari Dean outside of the three-point line. Now Jalen Morgan. Morgan picked up by Montero, gets it to Devin Watson. Watson over to Jamari Dean. Jamari Dean from the right wing, about 12 foot. Good! Jamari Dean with his second basket of the day. 41-38. 3-point lead by Augusta. 16:35 to go here in the second half. That's going to be Dean Williams over in the corner to Tyree Myers. Myers with the pump fake from the baseline. His shot is good. So Tyree Myers with a good pump fake.
Tyree Myers.
And down the court, it'll be Grant Howard's running one-hander is knocked away by Dean Williams. Quickly up the court, Miguel Arnold has his shot knocked away. A whistle and a foul. The basket will not count, but the foul will be on Devin Watson, I believe. That's Devin's first foul.
Third team foul
of the day. That's a third team foul by
Arnold
the Hurricanes. That's going to send Miguel Arnold to the line. First free throw is up and in. Gives Arnold 11 on the day. 44-38. 6-point lead by Augusta. Looking for a chance to extend it to 7. Miguel Arnold again. Free throw is up and good.
Arnold 2 for 2 from the foul
Arnold
line.
now with 12 points. Extends the lead to 7 points. 45-38. Augusta leads. Devin Watson now picked up by Tyree Myers. Gets it into Jalen Morgan. Morgan with a running one-hander is no good, but tipped back in by Jamari Dean. Jamari in the right place at the right time with the right shot. 45-40, Augusta leads. 15:42 to go here in the second half. 18 on the shot clock. Passes into Rafael Montero, going to drive the left side of the lane. There's no one there to contest that shot, so Montero makes the easy layup. Montero now with 13 points. Quay Lardy gets it to R.J. Sessions. Sessions picked up by Arnold. Over to Devin Watson. Watson going to pull up top of the key for 3. Good! Devin Watson with a 3. Makes it 47-43. Cuts the lead to 4. The Hurricanes just will not go away. And I know that Coach Dip Metris is wondering, why won't these guys go away? But it's the heart and soul of the Hurricanes today that are keeping them close. It'll be Miguel Arnold giving it to Tyree Myers. Myers picked up by Quay Lardy. Now to Dean Williams, guarded by Jamari Dean. Dean gives away about 50 pounds. His shot is no good and tipped back in by Darren Lucas White. 49-43.
With the tip.
Augusta back to a 6-point lead. Devin Watson now, Jalen Morgan top of the key. Morgan going to drive the left side of the lane, and he's going to lean in and going to be called for a travel. Rafael Montero offering the defense on that. And so we'll take a 60-second break with this timeout. 14-19 to go. Augusta
7, the last 3 digits.
So it'll be passed into Tyree Myers. Myers will bring the ball up. He'll be picked up at midcourt. A little half-court pressure there. Jalen Morgan out top of the zone defense. That'll be Miguel Arnold down on the baseline. His pass goes to Lucas White. His shot bounces around and falls in. My goodness. 51-43. Augusta leads. Quentin Taylor for the Hurricanes will give it to R.J. Sessions. Sessions with a move to the basket has his shot knocked away, and a basket interference will be called on Dean Williams, so give R.J. Sessions the basket. And a whistle. We're going to call basket interference, so it's 51-45. Tyree Myers with the basketball. Passes over to Darren Lucas White. Back to Myers. Myers to Arnold. Arnold back to Myers. Gives it to Montero at the left elbow. Spins move in the lane, and he's going to get called for the travel. Good move, but there was one step too many on that. Quentin Taylor will bring the ball across midcourt. Dribbles over just in front of the Hurricane bench. Gives it to Andre Statham. Statham from deep for a 3, and it's good. Statham was just about standing on one of the Hurricane bench chairs. He was so close to the sideline. 51-48, 13:03 to go here in the second half. Dean Williams with the basketball, going to be guarded by Jalen Morgan. Gets it to Tyree Myers. Myers back into Williams. Good job of helping out on defense by Andre Statham. Taken away by Quentin Taylor. Taylor down court, gives it to Andre Statham. Statham tries a little behind the back pass. Is taken away by Tyree Myers. Myers' layup is no good. And a foul will be called. That foul is going to be called on Quentin Taylor. So a great job of defense by Quentin Taylor to get the steal. The Hurricanes could not convert on the change of possession. Tyree Myers will go to the line. He'll get 2 free throws. He already has 6 points on the night. First free throw is on the way up, and it is good. So now Myers with 7 points. Devin Watson will check into the game for the Hurricanes. Also, Troy Cracknell will check in for Rafael Montero for Augusta. Myers, second free throw on the way is up and good. 8 points now for Tyree Myers. And Aaron Boyd will now enter in the game for Tyree Myers.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Devin Watson picked up by Darren Lucas White. A little pressure through midcourt, gives it to Andre Statham. Statham to Morgan. Morgan out to R.J. Sessions just in front of the Hurricane bench. Gets a pick from Andre Statham. Pulls it back out to midcourt, gets it to Quay Lardy. Lardy being guarded by Boyd. Gets a pick from Jalen Morgan. Morgan for 3, no good, and a whistle and a foul. And so the Hurricanes are clapping, so the foul is going to be called. I believe that's going to be on, not sure which. Looks like it's going to be on Miguel Arnold, his first foul.
Arnold, first personal, second
So
team.
they'll get a new 30-second shot clock. 3-pointer by Andre Statham is no good. Quickly down court. The pass is intercepted by Devin Watson. Watson quickly down court now, gets it to R.J. Sessions. Sessions being guarded by Miguel Arnold. Sessions dribbles around Arnold into the lane, turns, runs, one-hander is good. So R.J. Sessions with the running one-hander makes it 53-50. 11:44 to go here in the second half. The Hurricanes just won't go away and only are down by 3 points. Dean Williams out top of the key being guarded by Jalen Morgan, gets it over to Miguel Arnold. Arnold picked up by R.J. Sessions down the baseline. His shot is no good, and now we're going to have a blocking foul and going to call that on Andre Statham. That may have been a pretty good acting job by Andre, but Andre totally disagrees. And we'll have a media 60-second timeout with 11:26 to go. Augusta leads by a score of 53-50. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Man, he really almost made that shot from half court. Inbounds pass goes to Dean Williams. Dean Williams will get it over to Darren Lucas White. Now Tyvez Moore in the lane, pump fake, up, shot, no good. Rebound by R.J. Sessions. Hurricanes with possession now with a three-pointer can tie the game. Devin Watson being guarded by Lucas White. Darren Lucas White. Sessions now to Quay Lardy. Lardy being picked up by Boyd. 10 on the shot clock. Lardy going to drive the left side of the lane. Can't find anybody. Gets it into Andre Statham. Statham going to drive into the lane. He's going to get Williams off his feet and will draw a foul. So Dean Williams will get his third foul of the day. Good job that time by Andre Statham. Had a really good pump fake. Got Williams off of his feet, causing Williams to foul.
Andre Statham on the line.
So that'll send Andre to the line. Andre shooting 79% from the line for the year. Hasn't shot one yet today. The first one on the way is up and good, so that's a good sign. So Statham at the line, now with 6 points, cuts the lead to 2, 53-51. Just inside of 11 minutes to go here in the second half. Statham with a shot on the way up and good. So the lead is only one for Augusta.
The foul line.
Darren Lucas White going to bring it up for Augusta. Going to be picked up by Grant Howard. Lucas White gets it over to Troy Cracknell. Now to Aaron Boyd. Right here in front of us now, Darren Lucas White again. Going to get a pick. He's going to drive the right side of the lane. His finger roll is in and out. Tapped back in by Rafael Montero. Montero now with 15 points on the day.
With the putback.
55-52. R.J. Sessions now. Grant Howard. Howard going to get it to Jamari Dean. Dean gets a pick from Howard. Looks inside. Can't find anybody. Gives it to R.J. Sessions. Sessions drives the lane. His shot is no good. Picked up by Montero, but knocked away by R.J. Sessions, and a whistle and a foul. So R.J. Sessions will be called for the foul. So it'll be Augusta basketball underneath the Hurricane basket. That's a 6th team foul on the Hurricanes this second half. And it'll be Darren Lucas White bringing it up over to Aaron Boyd. Back to Lucas White. Now Tyvez Moore on the left wing. Lucas White, top of the key, going to drive. Pulls up in the lane. His one-hander is no good. Rebound by Andre Statham. Statham will quickly get it to Devin Watson. Watson picked up by Darren Lucas White at midcourt. Going to get the ball now to R.J. Sessions just in front of the Hurricane bench. Back out to Jamari Dean. Top of the key. Dean looking. gets it to Grant Howard. Howard comes across the lane, and a whistle and a foul. Foul is going to be called on Darren Lucas White. It'll be his first individual foul. Be the fourth team foul of the second half for Augusta. So that means that the Hurricanes will inbounds underneath their own basket. That'll be R.J. Sessions. Sessions gets it over to Andre Statham. Statham over to Grant Howard. Howard picked up by Aaron Boyd just in front of the Hurricane bench. His pass is knocked away, and a foul will be called. So the ball was knocked away, and in the struggle to go get it, Devin Watson is called for a foul. That'll be the second on Watson. And that'll send Darren Lucas White to the free throw line for the bonus. Quentin Taylor will re-enter the game for Devin Watson.
Fouls on Devin Watson. Lucas White on the line.
So Darren Lucas White with the free throw. He's shooting 84% on the year. Gosh, they got really good free throw shooters. It's good, so that Darren Lucas White now with 7 points makes it 56-52. 9:12 to go here in the second half.
No, ain't gonna be time.
Darren Lucas White once again getting his second free throw here. It's up, it's on the way, and it is good. Gives Lucas White 8 points on the day, makes the score 57-52. 9:06 to go here in the second half. Grant Howard gets a pick from Jamari Dean, gets it back to Jamari Dean, inside to Jalen Morgan. Morgan with a little hook shot in the lane is no good. Rafael Montero with the rebound. He quickly gets it over to Aaron Boyd. Boyd's going to get a pick from Montero, nothing there. Back over to Tyvez Moore. Moore guarded by Sessions. Now over to Montero. Montero on the baseline from 12, up and good. Montero now with 17 points.
Augusta.
Hurricanes quickly down court. Augusta lead now back to 7 points. Grant Howard now. Grant Howard pulls up for three. His shot is in and out. Rebound by Montero. Montero out to Darren Lucas White. Lucas White on the run, but he pulls up and gives it to Tyvez Moore. Moore in front of the Augusta bench. Back out to Lucas White. Dip Metris stands up and orders out what offense he wants, and Darren Lucas White will drive the lane. His one-handed shot is up and no good. A whistle is blown. A foul will be called, and it's going to be on Augusta. And that'll be on Darren Lucas White. That'll be his second personal foul.
Lucas White.
And it'll be the fifth team foul for the Jags. Devin Watson will come back in. He'll come in for Grant Howard.
First personal 15.
Howard goes to the bench. So far he's got 4 points on the night. Devin Watson with 12. Leading scorer of anyone is Rafael Montero. He has 17 points. Devin Watson now drives to the left side, pulls up at the left wing, gives it to Quay Lardy for three. Good for Quay Lardy with his third three-pointer of the day. Cuts the lead to 4, 59-55. 7:35 to go here in the second half. Quay Lardy with three three-pointers today. He got a total of 9 points. Augusta now with the basketball. That'll be Darren Lucas White. White gives it to Tyvez Moore. Pump fake. Gets it over to Boyd. Boyd up for three, and it's good.
Aaron Bird.
Boyd with his second three-pointer of the day. Makes it 62-55. Lead back to 7 for Augusta. Quay Lardy gets it to Devin Watson. Watson pulls up at the right elbow. His shot goes in and out. Rebound by Tyvez Moore. Moore on the run, gets it over to Boyd. Boyd drives the lane, pulls up. His shot is no good. Rebound by Quentin Taylor. Taylor on the run, going to drive the left side of the lane. His shot is up, and a foul will be called. Quentin hit the court very hard that time, but he's up and at him. And we'll have a timeout.
I want to remind you today's basketball game
at 6:43 to go here in the game. We'll take a Taylor with 2 points on the night so far, shooting 69% for the year from the line. His first free throw is on the way and no good. But Quentin will get a second one. Taylor with a second free throw. Up and on the way, and it is good. So Quentin Taylor converts the second of his free throws. Now has 3 points on the day, 62-56. 6:38 to go here in the second half. Tyree Myers of Augusta with the basketball. Gets it to Dean Williams. Williams back out to Boyd. Boyd for three-pointer, no good. Rafael Montero gets the rebound, and the ball is knocked away, and a foul is called. Woo! That foul was called on Devin Watson. That'll be Devin's third foul of the day. It was not a hard foul, I can promise you. Montero will go to the line. He's 1 for 1 on the day from the free throw line. Free throw on the way is up and good. Augusta was 6 for 6 from the line in the first half, and they have not missed a free throw as a team all day long. Montero's second free throw is on the way.
Montero.
19 points for Montero. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 16 for 16 from the free throw line is the Augusta Jags today. Haven't missed a free throw all day as a team. Devin Watson now with the basketball for the Hurricanes. He's out top of the key. Gives it to Quentin Taylor. Taylor's going to drive. He's going to lay it off the glass, and it's good.
Quentin
So
Taylor.
now Quentin Taylor with 6 points.
For the
64-58 your score. 5:52 to go here in the second half. Tyree Myers with the basketball. Gets it to Aaron Boyd. Boyd now to Montero. Back out to Boyd. Top of the key. Being guarded by R.J. Sessions. Kicks it over to Miguel Arnold. Arnold now to Tyree Myers. Myers dribbles around. Top of the key. Gets it to Boyd. Boyd on the left side for three. No good. Rebound by Dean Williams, and he's going to get called for the travel even though he falls down. So Williams called for the travel. That'll give the Hurricanes the ball. And immediately R.J. Sessions will toss it into Devin Watson. Watson will give way to Quentin Taylor. Taylor's picked up by Tyree Myers. Taylor now will get to Sessions. Sessions to Statham. Statham top of the key outside the three-point. Gives it to R.J. Sessions for three. Good! R.J. Sessions from way outside the three-point line, just in front of the Hurricane bench for three. Puts him in double figures with 10 points and cuts the lead to three. 64-61, 4:58 to go here in the second half. Miguel Arnold has his pass stolen by R.J. Sessions. Sessions on the run. He's going to take a step in the lane, and they're going to say that the foul was on the floor, even though R.J. Sessions made the basket. I think one thing that gave that away is R.J. Sessions took that jump step and came down on both feet and then shot. And the official said that the foul was while he was on both feet before he shot. But nonetheless, R.J. Sessions will get 2 free throws. That foul is on Miguel Arnold. That's his second personal of the day.
On Arnold.
From this point on, the Hurricanes will be shooting the bonus. And there it is for the first one. So R.J. Sessions with the basket. Gives him 11 on the day, 64-62. Also looks like it gave the crowd and the Hurricanes a little bit of life here. A shot in the arm. That second free throw is on the way in good.
2 for 2 from the foul line.
So now the lead is only one, 64-63. 4:44 to go here in the second half. Tyree Myers with the basketball. Gives it to Darren Lucas White. Now to Dean Williams. Williams will give way to Miguel Arnold. Arnold to Tyree Williams right here in front of us. Going to get a pick from Montero. Looks to get it to him. Can't do it. Gets it to Williams. Williams pump fake's going to drive the right baseline. And a whistle and a foul. And the foul is going to be called on Jalen Morgan. That'll be Jalen's first foul of the day. Well, make that 2.
Foul was on Jalen Morgan.
That's Jalen's second foul of the day.
Team foul.
And
Williams on
Dean
the line.
Williams will be shooting the bonus, the 1-if. Remember, they have not missed a free throw all day long and still haven't. Doing my best to jinx them. 17 for 17 from the line as a team. Dean Williams coming into this game shooting 70% from the free throw line. Jamari Dean back in the game for Andre Statham. Dean Williams' whole hand almost circles around the basketball. It's so large. First miss of the free throw all day for the Augusta team. 65-63, 2-point lead for Augusta. The Hurricanes have been battling all day long. R.J. Sessions now gets it over to Jamari Dean with a pump fake. He's going to drive down the lane. His shot is no good. He's going to be fouled, and that foul is going to be on Big Dean Williams. That'll be his 4th foul. It could help a little bit here with 4:01 to go in the second half to get Dean Williams over there on that bench. As big as he is and as big a factor as he is defensively and in the paint on offense. Jamari Dean's free throw is on the way and no good. So Dean will get a second free throw. 65-63, 4:01 to go in the second half. Dean with the second free throw on the way, up and good. So Jamari now with 7 points. Again, a 1-point lead by Augusta. Tyree Myers for Augusta. Picked up there by Quentin Taylor. Gets it in the corner to Miguel Arnold. His 3-pointer is no good. Rebound by Quentin Taylor. Taylor quickly up the court in front of us here, being guarded by Myers. Still dribbling, goes back outside the 3-point line. Now drives the lane, takes the shot, and there's going to be an offensive foul call. Quentin Taylor will pick up his 4th foul of the game. And looks like Miguel Montero, or Rafael Montero, down on the court. And we'll have a timeout. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
On Georgia Southwestern State University athletics, be sure to follow us on social media.
Donnie.
Connect with us to receive behind-the-scenes access.
I think we are going to interview Coach Butler after the game. So what we'll do is I'll send it to you for whatever you can give me a 1-minute break.
That's GSW Hurricanes for Facebook and Instagram
wrap up
users.
the stats and everything. Go to another 2 break if we got it, and then I'll interview Coach afterwards.
You can find us at GSW Athletics. That's GSW Athletics on Twitter.
Do I sound more and more like Ricky Burgess?
Quick links to all of our social media accounts are available at the top of our website, gswcanes.com. gswcanes.com. And once again, a big thank you to the School of Education for sponsoring the game today. Both games, men's and women's contests.
Back here at the Storm Dome with 3:39 to go in the second half. Augusta leads by a score of 65-64. It'll be Augusta basketball. This game has been nip and tuck all the way. Hurricanes have showed a lot of heart and soul today. Put forth a great effort. Inbounds pass is going to go to Tyree Myers. Myers, a 6'1" freshman from Baltimore, Maryland. Going to give it to Dean Williams. He's going to drive the left side of the lane, and it's up and good.
For Augusta.
That gives him 12 points on the day, and it extends the lead to 3 points, 67-64. Devin Watson now to Quentin Taylor. Taylor picked up by Myers, over to Jamari Dean. Dean drives to the free throw line, kicks it back out to R.J. Sessions. 10 on the shot clock. R.J. looking for a pick, can't find one. 3-pointer, no good. Knocked back into the hands of Jamari Dean. He gets his own rebound, knocked away, kicks it back out to Devin Watson. Pump fake, gives it over to Jalen Morgan. Morgan for three, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounds by Rafael Montero. It'll be Tyree Myers being harassed by R.J. Sessions. Gets it down to Rafael Montero. Montero scores. And we will have a 30-second timeout. So, with 2:34 to go here in the second half, we'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Hurricane. Nope, I'm sorry. It'll be Hurricane basketball. Forgot who had the ball before the timeout. So R.J. Sessions will inbounds. He's going to get it into Devin Watson. Watson being guarded there by Miguel Arnold. Watson brings it across half court. Going to get a pick from Jamari Dean. Watson now going to drive to the baseline on the right side. No good. Tipped back by Jamari Dean. He gets his own rebound, and he'll be hammered to the floor. Foul will be called. That's going to be, I believe, on Rafael Montero. That'll be his first foul of the day. Montero also with 21 points on the day. So that's going to send Jamari Dean to the line. Dean 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far. He'll get 2 here. He'll try to cut the lead. The first free throw is in and out. Oh, my gosh. Again, I don't see how in the world that ball popped out of the rim. So Dean with another free throw. Second free throw on the way is up, and it is good.
Jamari
Dean with 8 points on the day. Jalen Morgan looking like he's going, he must have some type of injury or something. He's walking back toward the dressing room, and we'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. (69-65) your score. Augusta leads. It'll be Augusta basketball. 2:18 to go here in the game. Inbounds pass will go from Tyvez Moore to Tyree Myers. Myers. Have a feeling the Augusta Jags are going to try to take off as much time off of the clock as possible, and that they do. They spread out. Going to pass the ball around quite a few times. That'll be Moore. Moore being picked up by Quentin Taylor. Three-pointer by Moore is good. Nope, they're going to call it a 2. So Tyree Moore with a 2-pointer makes it 71-65, 6-point lead for Augusta. R.J. Sessions just in front of the Hurricane bench, being picked up by Tyvez Moore. Sessions now gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Sessions gets it back out to Quentin Taylor. Taylor with a cross dribble, picks up and
Quentin
good.
Taylor.
And they're going to give him a 2 on that. That was mighty close. So 4-point lead, 1:20 to go here in the game. 71-67. Tyvez Moore with the basketball. Cross-court pass over to Miguel Arnold. 1:09 left in the game. 13 on the shot clock. Tyree Myers, kicks it over to Miguel Arnold just in front of the bench. 4 on the shot clock. Montero from deep in the corner. Shot is no good. Rebound by Dean Williams. That's not what the Hurricanes needed. Now they're going to have to get out and foul. They're going to have to double team a foul as Tyree Myers kicks the ball across court to Miguel Arnold. Arnold playing keep away now, gets it to Tyvez Moore. Now Rafael Montero with the easy basket, and it's good.
Montero.
73-67, 32 seconds to go. Quentin Taylor with the basketball, gets it to Jamari Dean. Nope, that's Andre Statham. Back out to Devin Watson. Watson trying to find a shot, can't find one, drives the baseline. Going to get knocked down by Dean Williams. No foul called. Williams gets the rebound. He'll give it to Tyree Myers, and the Hurricanes have no choice but to foul. So Jamari Dean will get the foul. And that'll send Tyree Myers to the free throw line. He'll get 2 free throws. They're in the double bonus now.
Jamari Dean with the foul. Second personal, 10th team
16.1 seconds to go in the game. Augusta leads by a score of 73-67. Myers' first free throw on the way is up and good. Second free throw. Again, Augusta has only missed 1 free throw the entire game as a team. Second free throw, and there's the second. Quick rebound by Statham. Statham gets it quickly out to Quentin Taylor. Taylor going to drive the lane. His shot is off the glass. It's no good. Rebound by Tyree Myers. 4 seconds to go. 3 seconds. Going to get it quickly up to Miguel Arnold. He'll get the basket. Inbounds pass goes to R.J. Sessions. Sessions' shot is up and no good.
Final score.
Final score, 76-67.
76.
We'll be back for a wrap-up of today's game after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
State University Basketball.
Okay, we'll do that, and then